I've made just about every mistake a power could make. I was arrogant, selfish, and greedy. What I'm trying to say is learn from my mistakes.
We are here in Hollywood for the world premiere of Season 2 of Powers on the PlayStation Network. Watch it with me. Let's talk to some of the cast members. Hey, there's one right now.
The first season, we just need to get on our feet and figure stuff out. I mean, you're taking two crazy deconstructed genres and mashing them together and then figuring out what that forms. And now with our feet firmly on the ground, yeah, we're able to make it bigger, badder, be able to punch up the colors more, bring in more of the noir. We got new cinematographer, new stunt team, new visual effects, another direction in the writing, which gets closer to the comic as well. You know, everything is just amped up.
When we first got our show greenlit, it was a 15-year journey to get it greenlit. So that felt like mountain climbed, you got greenlit. And then you discover that as cool as it is to get greenlit, you really just convince like a handful of dudes to write a check, and that's cool. And I will be forever grateful, but it's the second season where people had to tune in, or there's no second season. So to get the numbers and the word of mouth on PlayStation, the PlayStation viewers were just started telling each other about it, and we saw our numbers building all summer long last year. We're like, that's a bigger win. It really does. You're like, oh, now we earned our place.
You let me know who it was, and I'll find him. I'll crush that skull like a grape.
Super shock. How does it feel to be a superhero?
I'm shocked. I'm shocked to be super shocked. Especially when I saw that cardboard thing down there. I'm like, wow, I look pretty good. I didn't know what hit me. It was a big surprise, and I was reluctant at first to do it, but then when I found out that the character I'm playing is reluctant, it kind of worked itself into my reality, you know what I'm saying? So it was really fun. I got off on it. It was really, it's fun to have superpowers.
Power Season 2 is going to be amped up like 5,000 notches. I think it's a little more into the adult, mature content. Obviously more visually stunning. The cinematography. Clearly Season 2.
The blood shoots out of a severed carotid artery like a geyser, like Mount Vesuvius, or like a giant...
There's a lot of very intense stuff overall in this season, and Dr. Death has some really fun scenes, a lot of fun back and forth, and some great cadavers.
You know, obviously the beginning of the season is dealing with the death of Retro Girl. Pretty much the whole season.
Spoiler alert, in case you missed Season 1.
But so I come in, FBI comes in to basically, in one way, take over the investigation or make sure the investigation is going well. That's what you think, but then you learn a little along the way that there's some history with Walker, and that there's Agent Lang has a whole backstory that you don't expect to begin with. So I think by episode 4, you find out a lot more about Agent Lang.
That's the Christian Walker I used to know. Always thinking fist first.
Crispin, as the season progressed, your character sort of came into his zone, ended on a dark note, maybe, perhaps. Can you give us a little sneak peek about what we can expect from Crispin in Season 2 of Powers?
Yeah, sure. He's still very much on the path that we saw him on. You know, he's still pretty traumatized, and I wouldn't say he wants revenge, but he wants justice. He wants a shift in the way that our city deals with powers. And his partner in crime is a little bit more intense and extreme than he is, which leaves him a little bit conflicted. You know, I think he is still a good guy. I think he's not going out there thinking I want to kill Powers. He's going out there thinking I want to make a change. I want there to be a difference in this world.
You were always my favorite.
Craig Sherman. Yeah. What's up with Craig? Season 2 of Powers.
Craig had a lot more to play this year. He was, he's kind of the cardboard cutout first season, greedy, Ari Gold kind of agent, douchebag type of guy, and so he had a major plot point to play in the second season, which was a nice surprise. You had a character in the first season that may not have had any morals, suddenly has a moral conflict this season, and so that was cool. He made a few decisions that ended up kind of going the wrong way for him.
She was my friend. Her death, I can't wrap my head around. It doesn't make any sense.
So, Callista Season 2. Season 1 finally jumped off that roof and didn't land on your feet, which was a very good thing. tell me what we can expect for season 2 of Powers.
Well, in season 1, Callista is doing a lot of external work in the sense that she's trying to find balance and sanctuary and safety in other people like Johnny Royale and Walker. And in season 2, you see her gaining that strength from within. So it's a journey of internal work. And it's fun because she's like, can I fly? What else can I do? So it's the cool part of like Spider-Man when he's like trying to figure out how to do the web. But I'm doing it for like 8 episodes. I'm like, I can fly, but I can't land. And how do you land? And what is that journey? And what happens when you get all the powers you've always wanted and dreamed of, but you don't really know what that means?
Last time I saw you, you were in a Halo. Things weren't looking good.
No.
Agent guy left you hanging high and dry, sort of laying dry, I guess.
Sucks.
Are you going to get a little retribution in season 2 of Powers?
You know.
No, I'm going to be in the bed the whole season.
I won't be in bed the whole season, but she's got it's very honest. She's got a lot of building up to do. I appreciated when I read the script that she wasn't all of a sudden magically better. I mean, that's not realistic. So I think fans like myself will appreciate her slow build, her trying to figure herself out. Does she want to keep pursuing the fame? Does she want to be a dope superhero? You know, what is her lot in life?
Retro Girl joined forces with Super Shock and the Cobalt Knight to become Unity. Unity was always at the ready during world crises.
I know there's a lot of people who are making comics or making games or making music or making films with their friends, and it's a struggle and it feels like, well, no one's going to see this or blah, blah, blah. But we're like, no, that's exactly what we did. Just go do it.
Yeah.
Do it and see what happens. But just doing it is enough of a win.
Guys, I think they got something.
Hey, thanks for checking out that video on our EPN channel. It's just one small part of the things that we make around here. So if you liked it, don't forget to check out some of our other vids and hit that subscribe button.